Hi guys and good evening. I'm in AMS2 preparing my IMSA/WEC 2022 Custom Championship, the next big project on my channel. Today I'd like to show you how I set up the championship and what the specific settings will be. So let's go. It's gonna be a multi-class championship as announced, and I actually followed your advice to keep it down, stripped down to 2 classes. And these will be the DPIs and the GTEs. I set the opponent number to manual. The limit, the cap is 29 cars. This is due to one of these tracks here. I think it's Long Beach or Laguna Seca. One of these tracks only has 30 pit slots, so to say. 29 opponents means 30 cars in total because I'm already driving in one car, of course. There will be 7 DPIs and 22 GTEs, and I'll be driving in the GTE class, of course, to keep the competition high. I went for the GCW UK 2020 score type. Obviously, that's still not optimal in AMS2. These score types, Razer has not yet made them editable or extended them to more common and popular formats. This points distribution is fixed, meaning it is not separated between classes. It is the closest and the fairest. None of them is perfect at the moment. That's a little caveat. But let's get on. Of course, pit stop refueling is allowed. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. Full course yellows, I'm really looking forward to that. Also to a lot of action, accidents, damage model. I'm hoping for, well, a decent amount of DNFs also. So of course, full course yellows are allowed. Okay, but now let's get into the cool stuff. It's gonna be 7 rounds, and here are the venues: Daytona, Long Beach, Laguna Seca, Spa, Watkins Glen, Monza, and Road America. A mixture of cool and iconic tracks, all present in the current IMSA/WEC championships. Qualifying set throughout all venues to 30 minutes. That should suffice. But the race lengths are going to be very different, following the real life distances or lengths. So for example, Daytona will be half-hour qualifying and then 2 hours and 20 minutes plus 1 laps of race time, amounting to a tenth of the actual race time, which of course was 24 hours. Start time is authentic. Weather is set manually for all venues and races because I really don't trust in the real weather systems, still not. But I've set them accordingly. So we will have some very mixed weather at Spa and at Road America. That's going to be the longest race of the whole championship. I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, take a look at the details. I'm doing this just as an example here. Original date, original start time, time progression is 10 times, 3 weather slots. It was cold, but it did not get wet. As a matter of fact, it was a clear sky most of the time. Here we'll have it synced to the race. It doesn't matter because it doesn't change much, but I'd like, of course, to start on heavy rubber. That was a slight mistake. At Long Beach, we will do 45 minutes plus 1 laps because in real life, this was one of the shorter races, a 1 hour and 40 minutes race. Laguna Seca will be 1 hour plus 1 laps. They did a 2 hour and 40 minutes race there. Spa, 6 hours of Spa. In my case, 75 minutes plus 1 laps. And look at that. The weather is gonna be, well, that's wrong actually. Come on. So And I don't want you to do this sink into the race. I said that correctly, and well, have to take a look at that. Some values seem to go back to default. That's not cool, game. That's really not cool. Watkins Glen, also 75 minutes, starting time 11 o'clock. I'm pretty curious how hot it's gonna be. This could be a race where overheating tires could be an issue. Monza, back to Europe, 75 minutes. In reality, it was also a 6-hour race. Well, start time 12 o'clock, and it was, well, midsummer. Well, perfect weather, perfect summer's day, so to say. So time progression is set to 5 times. Well, that's about then the 6 hours. We should get then in at, what is it, 6 p.m. Right? Okay. And finally, Road America. 1 hour plus 1 laps. In reality, they did 2 hours and 40 minutes. And this is also going to be... No, that's also wrong. Excuse me. Wrong and wrong. We'll have to check back on these settings. And sync to race is also wrong. I put this to 10 times. Oh, God. We'll have to check back. All right. 7 venues, as well authentic as I can have it without getting too stiff, so to say, or putting me into a corner of which I cannot escape anymore. I still want some room for dynamics and excitement. But guys, there's one change I'm gonna do. As you can see, I've set the dates to the, well, calendar. But, sorry Road America, you're a very nice track, but I definitely want the Daytona race, our 24 hours race, in the end. I want this to be my season highlight, my season finale, where the championship is decided. So I'm gonna put this one down, 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 down to the last spot. And now I'm gonna save it. And I will drive in, not this one, but this very cool Porsche. Well, I pondered on what to drive. I liked the Cadillac in which I did my test race. Not a bad car, but considering the perspective that I'll be sitting in this car for the next, I don't know, 20, 30 hours of my AMS2 life, I actually fell back to the Porsche GTE, which is one of my favorite cars in the whole game. And then I found this wonderful tribute livery from Chrissy on Race Department. It's there for everybody. I wanted something special. And here it is, number 93, reminding me of the, well, good old F1 mid-90s Williams liveries when Damon Hill and Jacques Villeneuve drove for Williams, and they had perhaps their, well, strongest years. So this is going to be my car, and that championship, these dynamics, I'm looking for a cool AI, a lot of action on the track, and hopefully a very tight championship. That's the schedule. First race at Long Beach, then Laguna Seca, then to Europe, Spa, back to the US of A, to Watkins Glen, Italy, Monza, Road America, and finally Daytona Sports Car Course, where the season finale will take place. Long Beach is calling. Thanks a lot for watching here, guys. Looking forward to it. See you in a couple of days. Bye.